Today I'm revealing a brand new Marvel Legends action figure. It's not been announced yet, it's not been revealed anywhere. This is a worldwide exclusive right here on my channel. Hey guys, me host Superstar, thank you very much for tuning in. So today's a little bit different. I have been asked by Marvel and Hasbro to speak to you today about a brand new figure that has not even been announced yet. So I am the first person to officially launch and announce this figure. The X-Men's always held a very special place in my heart. I grew up in a small town, as I've told before, and I never felt like I fit in. But I picked up some comics and read about some mutants, and suddenly I didn't feel as alone. I kind of felt like it was okay to be different. It was okay to not fit in with society's norms. And in turn, I felt like I myself was reading a story about me. As daft as it sounds, that those stories of being different and segregation, and they speak to so many people on so many different levels. And I'm so happy that I've had this opportunity today to talk about a brand new Marvel legend. I've got a t-shirt on today that may help. So I've gone ahead and added a nice Phoenix shirt on because today we're going to be taking a little trip back to the Hellfire Club. Hellfire Club, Sebastian Shaw's Inner Circle. And let's talk about the figures, obviously, that we've had. We've already had the nice Emma Frost. We had that lovely 4-pack, which gave us the Jean Grey and black thing. And we've also had two of the Inner Circle already, and obviously Sebastian Shaw there as well. But there was a character that was always missing for me, a very famous storyline to do with Dark Phoenix that was featured on the animated series of the X-Men. Can you guys guess who it is yet? So these are the official images that were sent over by Hasbro for me to show you guys. The figure itself is actually really cool. It is based upon the other Hellfire members that we have already, like Sebastian Shaw. But the face sculpt itself is all brand new, and then we have two of them in the pack as well to give us those awesome customizabilities. And he is so cool. I'm actually really happy to have Jason Wyngarde in the collection. And you can see the face sculpt up close here because I can't show the face sculpt up close on camera due to having the factory numbers in the forehead of the figure. I've got to be careful about showing those on camera, but you can see the face sculpts here on the shots here that have been given to us by Hasbro. So thank you, Hasbro, for providing those awesome shots. But let's get back to the main camera. Let's do this. You go ahead over here and just grab it. I've been sent an awesome prototype, guys. So this is a prototype figure, obviously subject to change and things like that. But we are getting, guys, Jason Wyngarde, aka MASTERMIND. We are getting an awesome new Marvel Legends action figure for the Hellfire Club. They haven't told me whether this figure is going to be a single release or whether it's going to be a part of a wave. I have no information to go on, guys. They have just asked me to come along here today and show you guys this awesome figure. Now, I've got to be a little bit on the careful side because it does have markings on the head which indicate that it's a prototype figure, and I'm not allowed to show those numbers, so please bear with me if I tilt the head and things like that. We will look at the face sculpt on some proper digital shots that Marvel themselves and Hasbro have taken, so I will show those in a few moments. But for now, look how awesome this figure is, guys. He is so cool. So he does share the same costume that the other characters do share in this same line, as you can see. So there's nothing new in the way of costuming, so therefore the articulation is going to pretty much be the same as what it was for the rest of the line, but we will go over it. So the head is on a ball joint, so you can make him look up, down, left, and right. There's some tilting in the head as well, which is nice. The arms do lift up this side hinge and do also rotate. There's rotation at the bicep with a double hinged elbow there, and the hands as well, obviously on a ball joint there to move around. We can crunch him around on that sort of. There is a crunch there, but you can't really utilise it because of the costuming. But there is a waist swivel to move him on. Legs do lift out at the side there, as well as forwards, backwards. There's top thigh cut on this one with a double hinged knee and a shin cut as well there. Feet are also on rocker and pivot, and also you have display peg holes should you wish to use them. I've never had to really with Marvel Legends. You can always pose them up. And the best part is, guys, he does come with this first face sculpt, as you can see, which is kind of to do with the comic, but that's not the face I remember him for. If you're like me, you're a big fan of the animated series and that particular comic book, where the Inner Circle were trying to get Jean Grey on side and trying to have the Phoenix as a part of their Inner Circle. And so Jason Wyngarde, Mastermind, he went out of his way to cast illusions in Jean Grey's mind that she was married to this fancy, sailor who was taking her across to America, and he looked more like this. So this is the sculpt that I'm familiar with and that I'm more fond of. I think this sculpt is absolutely beautiful and looks absolutely amazing. So guys, without further ado, let's head on down to the desk cam. So here they are all stood together, guys. We've got the entire Hellfire Club, more or less, now. We've got all the main Inner Circle members, at least nearly, which is very cool. I'm very happy that we have these, and it's awesome that they're going to be releasing Jason Wyngarde, aka the Mastermind. But what I want to know is this going to be a single? Because they haven't told me any information about release. I can only speculate, and it's purely my speculation. But is this going to be a single figure release? Or is this going to be a part of a wave? And if it's a part of a wave, who else is in it? Do we get another Dark Phoenix? Do we get more Hellfire Club members? Is there a Build-A-Fig in the wave? Exciting times, and I'd love for you guys to comment down below on who else you'd like to see included. If there is such a wave, are we going to get sort of some new Hellfire Club members? Are we going to get another Emma Frost? Are we going to get another Phoenix? Because it would be time to redo the Dark Phoenix figure, to be fair. It's hard to get hold of now. It would be cool if they did re-release it. And obviously she came with the Cyclops in the jacket, I believe, and he's another cool figure that could be re-released that's from this storyline. So yeah, very cool indeed, and I wonder who we're going to get if we do get such a set. So when it comes to the costuming wise, as you can see, they all kind of share the resemblance of the same costume, right down to the legs. It's the same costume pieces, just redone with different head sculpts. So it is another basic Hellfire figure with the same costume we have seen before here, just different colorings. But I don't think that matters, because even in the comic book, they all did wear very similar costumes like this. They all wore these costumes. So it's not out of the ordinary to see these costume pieces getting reused. So it's another costumey piece with a new head sculpt, but it looks okay, and I don't think it looks out of place. These guys do look really cool together. It is really awesome to see these guys all lined up. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments. So here she is, guys, on the desk, looking awesome here. Both of them together. Seeing them together is very cool, actually. I really, really like these two. They look awesome. I'm loving that one face sculpt over the other. I've got to admit, I am favouring it. And that's just because how I remember him from the comic. He was very suave, and I like that face sculpt. And I find that his other face sculpt doesn't have that same effect. And I don't think he really revealed himself as that in that comic book, as far as I can remember. Not that much. This is the story I remember. Was when the Hellfire Club tried to take Jean Grey, basically, and I really, really like that story. So it was the animated series episode as well, which made it for me. A big fan of that growing up. Big fan of the X-Men. So yeah, have to have the picture of these two together. So if you check out my Instagram, guys, I've put some still images up as well for you to check out. So guys, what are your thoughts on Mastermind? Let me know in the comments down below. Are you as excited as me for this figure? Because I am stupidly excited for him. He's so awesome. I'm really happy that we're getting this figure in the wave. And I just need to say thank you very much to Hasbro for allowing me this opportunity to launch an awesome new figure like this. It's really cool of you to choose my little channel here for this. So thank you very much for this opportunity. And I hope I've done you proud. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video too. Let me know your thoughts on this one in the comments down below. Leave us some awesome comments. Any questions about the figure? I do have him over the bank holidays. Obviously, everywhere's shut now. I'll be sending him back to Hasbro early next week. So if you have any questions, please do let us know in the comments down below, and I'll be able to answer them as best I can. And stay tuned, because I do have another video planned as well coming up in a couple of days, which just is about the excitement of me making this video and what's got all the exciting stuff that I've gone through this week keeping this a secret from all my friends and everything, because I was under strict instructions not to release anything early, things like that. So it's been murder. As an action figure YouTuber and enthusiast, it's been murder today, these last few days. So I've got a video coming up about all that as well. And just thank you very much for watching. If you are new around here, if I could ask you to please subscribe to the channel. We do action figure reviews each and every single day. And I talk about action figures and give tip videos, top 10 videos, and all sorts of other good stuff in between. So please be sure you hit that like and subscribe button. I do respond to all of my comments, guys. It does take me a little bit of time to get back, but I will respond, whether it's here on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Links are all in the description. Guys, thank you very much for watching. As always, I'm your host, Soup Sorrel, and I'll see you in the next video. And until then, may the Force be with you. Bye!